Hey guys, it's me Devin, and today I have my June book haul for you. Now June I got a lot of books, and I tried not to, but I figured I have so many there that I wanted to put myself in a book buying ban. So I just got whatever books I could this month, and then I am done. Hopefully to my birthday in October, so I shouldn't be buying any books unless they are sequels to books I know I'll like, or they are the last book in a series, or something like that. So I got as many books as I could this month, and I will hopefully not be buying too many until October. So let's get started, shall we? The first books I got this month were from Barnes & Noble, and if you saw on my Instagram or Twitter, you saw that I had posted a picture of what I got. So let's go through that quickly. Here's the bag. Okay. The first things in this bag are my two bookmarks. The first one is my initial D, and then my next one, which is my favorite bookmark so far, is it says never judge a book by its movie, and that is completely true. So definitely be using this whenever I'm reading a book that has been turned into a movie or is going to be turned into a movie. And then the three books I got at Barnes & Noble were Dust and Decay by Jonathan Mayberry. This is the sequel to Rotten Ruin. I have read Rotten Ruin and loved it. It's a zombie novel, but it's more like a coming-of-age story. And Jonathan Mayberry's writing is amazing. There were so many awesome quotes. And if you get a chance, listen to it on audiobook as you read it, because the voices are awesome. I just love the voices. And then I saw this book, and I remembered how much it was being raved by Reagan at Peru's Project, so I'm just gonna call this hashtag Reagan made me buy it, and that is The Arithmetist by Brandon Sanderson. So I really hope I enjoy this. And the last book from Barnes & Noble I actually saw in the bargain bin by the registers, and when I saw it I'm like, are you kidding me? I was about to buy that on Book Outlet. And that is The Monster Corner it's edited by Christopher Golden. It's basically an anthology of monster stories told from the monster's perspective. And I think that's awesome. But another amazing thing is, it's by one of the authors is Jonathan Mayberry. How awesome is that? I pick up his book and I see this one, and this one was like $4, and I think it was the same price on Book Outlet but plus shipping, so it would have been, you know, not worth the money, but it's awesome. It's told from all the different beasts' perspectives, so I think that's definitely different. So that's all I have from Barnes & Noble. After I went to Barnes & Noble, or before, I can't really remember, the Toms River Library, which isn't the library I use, but it's only 5 minutes from mine, had a Friends of the Library book sale, and I ended up going the last day with my friend Tony, and there wasn't that many books left that I was interested in. There was more adult books, you know, like the James Patterson, Nora Robert things, but I did end up getting a few, and Tony snuck a few, or left a few at my house, so now I'm stuck with them. And those books are Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan. The next book I got was Memoirs of a Geisha by author Golden. These two books were the ones Tony put in my pile, so I'm kind of stuck with them. The first is A Clockwork Orange by Anthony Burgess. And the last book from the library sale is Left Behind, a novel of the Earth's last days by Tim Leahy and Jerry B. Jenkins. So that's all from the library book sale. And these next few books before I get to the unboxing are the ones I found at my job. I work at the Dollar Tree where I live, and all of these were $1, and I'm like, really? These are all hardback young adult books, and they're $1. And there was really nothing wrong with them, so I decided to pick them up. The first book is the sequel to a book I already own, and that is Because It's in My Blood by Gabrielle Zevin. This is the sequel to All These Things I've Done. The next book is actually a sequel to a book I've heard is really good. I've heard about it nonstop from book rat Misty, and that is The Girl Who Fell Beneath Fairyland and Led the Revels There by Catherine M. Valenti. This is the sequel to The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making, and I really wanted to read those series, so I decided to pick up the second book. And the last book I got at my job is Slayers by C.J. Hill. This is a dragon book. This also got a cover change, and I've really wanted to read dragon books, so I decided to pick this one up. Plus it's got like a 4.17 rating or something like that. So here's hoping I like it. Okay, and on to the unboxing portion of this video. Earlier this week, I got a package from Barnes & Noble, and I didn't remember what I ordered. It was just one book, so I decided to open it on camera instead of waiting until the end of June. So I will insert that footage here. Hey guys, it's me, Devin, and today I'm going to be doing a quick unboxing. Now normally for unboxings I'd wait till the end of the month, but I just got a package from Barnes & Noble, and I don't really remember what I ordered. Like, I know I pre-ordered something, but that doesn't come out till November, so I don't know what's in this lovely package right here, but I figured why not unbox it now, and then I can just insert the footage into my June book haul. So let's get pulling. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, never can I do this. There we go. Let's see. Oh, missed a part. Let's see, can you see? It's a paperback. Let's see. I'll show you guys first. Oh, let me get the paper out. Let's see. Can you guys see what it is? Oh, I know what it is. Okay. It is Flesh and Bone by Jonathan Mayberry. This is the third book to his Rotten Ruin series. I haven't read this yet, but I know I love his series, so I'm gonna love it either way. And the last books I have to unbox for you are books I got from Book Outlet today when I got home from work. There they are. The first box I ordered 2 days before the package on top. That's because when I bought the first box, there wasn't a coupon, and then after I bought it, I found out they had a $5 coupon, no minimum, so I decided to just grab one more book that I wanted, so that's what I did. And let's open this. I'll start with the single package right here. Alright. I'll open it this way. And it's funny too, because this book that I bought, I have another copy of it, but I like this cover better. And that book is Slayers by C.J. Hill. I like this cover better, so when I finish reading the hardcover, once I'm done with it, I'll end up putting this on my shelf and giving away the other Slayer. Okay, on to the big one. I'm going to use my scissors, but very carefully, because at work I use the scissors because there were no box cutters, and I cut my finger. Of course, of all things, right? Box cutters are more dangerous, but I cut my finger on a stupid scissor. So let's do this. I'm always scared I'll injure the books, but I remember they always put packaging on top, so. La la. Let's see. I got 9 books, and my total was $39.90, just under $40. So, paper. Okay, and the first 2 books I see are part of a trilogy, the Article 5 trilogy by Kristen Simmons. I've heard really good things about these. This is Article 5, the first one, and Breaking Point, the second. I bought these in the scratch and dent bins, and I figured they were $3 each, and I really wanted to buy something from Scratch and Dent hardcover to see what it was like, and I'm pleasantly surprised. The only problems that I see with these books, Breaking Point has a little tear here, and Article 5 does as well, but for being Scratch and Dent, I was expecting more, and I'm glad it didn't come to more, so yay for these. The next book I got in here was also a Scratch and Dent copy, I believe, and that is Steel by Carrie Vaughn. This is a book about a girl who finds a sword, and that sword teleports her back in time onto a pirate ship. So this seems really cool, and I believe this was also a Scratch and Dent copy, and the only thing I see wrong is at one of these pages the corner's bent a little bit, but that's really nothing for a Scratch and Dent. Like, I've accidentally done worse to mine, so this one was only $1.50, and the only thing wrong with it is a page bent, and I can live with that. The next book I have is a book I've already read, and that is If I Lie by Corinne Jackson. And as you can see, it says autographed copy. This one I wanted to pay more for because I really, really love this book. And I didn't care if I paid $8 for an autograph. So here's the signature. It says be somebody's hero. But I really enjoyed it. I kind of wish the ending was different. Like, it ends well, but I wish it was a little bit longer. And honestly, my favorite character wasn't even the main character. It was one of the secondary characters named George, I believe. So I really think you guys should check this out. This one is one of my favorite contemporary books ever. The next book I have in here is also a book I've read before, and that is Asunder by Jodi Meadows. I've read all the books except for Infinite, which is right there, and I'm partially through that. I put it down because I didn't really want to finish it because I love the series so much. So these covers are gorgeous though, right? And look, the inside's blue with the flower. I think the first one has a butterfly, this one has a flower, and the third one has a feather, so yay for that. The next book I have is a book I've already read, and that is Find Me by Romilly Bernard. And I love the guy interest, Griff. He's just, I really like him. I think you guys should definitely check this one out. Asunder was $6, and Find Me was $5. The next book I have in here is a paperback that I got for $2.50, and it's by one of my most favorite people in the world. Like, it is 100 Heartbeats, The Race to Save Earth's Most Endangered Species by Jeff Corwin. If you grew up in the 90s, or even, even if you were born in the 80s, but you were a teenager, 8 years old, and watched Animal Planet in the 90s, you know that he, next to Steve Irwin, were the most popular people on Animal Planet. And he's still one of my favorite people ever. And this book basically, it tells his life and how he got into saving animals, but it talks about all of the most endangered species. That's why it's called 100 Heartbeats. It's about all those species that have less than 100 of their kind left in the world and what we can do to save them. And guys, I read most of this and I cried, I laughed. I think everyone should read this. Anyone who loves animals, definitely pick this up. The next book I got kind of was on a whim because it was on the 50-50 section, so 50% off of it. And it is The Odyssey of KP2, An Orphan Seal, a Marine Biologist, and a Fight to Save a Species by Terry M. Williams. And it basically follows how they try to save the seal and try to save their species. And I love seals. Who doesn't like seals? So hopefully I'll enjoy this. And this one was also about $3. And this was $2. And the last book I have in here is a book that I've wanted to read, and I picked it up and put it down because I wasn't in the mood. And that is Storm Dancer by Jay Kristoff. This is a Japanese steampunk historical, kinda? Basically, it takes place in feudal Japan, and there's griffins, and there's sword fighting, and I've heard so many good things about this book, and now that I have it, hopefully I'll read it. And this was $6. It was one of the more expensive ones, but still, $6 for a $20 book. I think that's a really good price. Plus, look at this cover. Isn't that pretty? So that's all for my book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. I might have rambled for a little bit, but hopefully you guys found books that you haven't read yet or are interested in reading. And if you have read any of these books, just let me know in the comments below. Tell me if you liked it, if you disliked it. And so I hope you guys had a great month. I'll have a new video up very soon, which should be my June wrap up and July TBR. Oh my god, guys, it's almost July. Where is time gone? Like, where is it? I want it back. So I hope you guys have a great month and happy readings. Bye. Guys, I'm trying to make this screenshot and I have way too many books. So, oh my god. So many books. There we go. got them all in. Happy readings. Bye.